Hello, welcome back into my studio. I'm Lisa Christensen, where I teach about paper crafting and watercolor, and today I'm working on some alcohol ink markers. I'm so excited to share with you. So let's get started. Hello, welcome into my studio. I actually have my son with me. We're going to play with the pointer. It's the Pointer Art Pro markers, and they are alcoholic markers. It's a set of 36, and I'm excited. We also got some stickers for Art's Sake. They are stickers that you can color, and they're waterproof stickers. And so on their website they say that the color might erase, but the ink, the line drawing won't, so you can continue to color them. But I think with the alcohol markers, and if you just like hand wash your water bottle or keep them nice, they'll stay fun. But I thought, what a fun little summer project to introduce my son to alcohol markers and to get some of these stickers from, it's called For Art's Sake, and it's the color your own stickers. Alright, so first things first, these Pointer Art Pro markers are alcohol ink, and there's just a nice variety. I love that there's 4 greens, and it looks like 5 blues. There's like 5 purples, so there's like 5 of each color, so enough to get the range that you need. And then this one is a chisel tip, and so the chisel tip is meant for like lots of space. So if you have like a whole lot of space that you want to cover at once, you would use the chisel tip. Otherwise, you would use like I call this like the brush end or the fine tip end, and you can color just a little bit at a time. It's really brown and it's pretty dark. I'm wondering if this is Storm Beige, and that's a little bit lighter. So maybe I'll do those two. I might even go in with a warm gold to get the hair. That would be fun. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for. And I think I will probably use the fine tip for most of them. So let's go ahead and see. And because this is a sticker, I'm trying to think how I want to color it. If I want the whole thing in this gold color, which I think I do. So I'm going to go ahead and I am just laying on color. I'm going to color this whole thing in. So I can always go over it. I'm going to stay in the lines as much as I can, but I'm just blocking in the color. And I'm okay if the eyes get colored in too. So I can also kind of blend it if I get. So here's the sticker that Harrison made, and it turned out lovely. So it is really user friendly. I love the alcohol markers. They dry really fast, so it's not going to smear. If you can see, like, it's not going to smear, and they can have fun. Like, you can get a whole bunch of different stickers. Here's some other stickers that you could have made. Here's a Stegosaurus one, but they have a whole bunch of different types of stickers, and I just really love that I can get some pretty inexpensive alcohol markers from Pointer, and they have other kid-friendly art supplies that you could also use in your art supplies and still get a good quality, but yet it's more like for children and more for like beginning artists. So great job, Pointer. I love these markers. I love the stickers that you can get from artsakes.com, and pointer.com is where you get your markers and colored pencils and all your other school supplies. So check them out, especially during the back to school time, and get your school supplies. So anyways, I'm so grateful that there are these markers. Okay, so sometimes we make a boo-boo on the sticker. So what I have is I have rubbing alcohol, which is fantastic to make sure we don't have a boo-boo. So I will just put some in a cap. And dip in my Q-tip. You could also use a brush if you wanted to. And like for Harrison, he went all in with his black and his brown. So I'm just going to clean it up like this, and I'm probably going to need a Kleenex, and I'm probably going to need some more some more rubbing alcohol. We'll see. Yep. And so the idea here is that you just get it all wet, and if you're careful enough, it'll just come off just like that. And you can, it's kind of like magic, because you can say, oops, I went too dark too fast, and you're like, that's okay, it's not going to come off completely, but it'll come off most of it. And that's why I love these stickers, is because, and the markers, like, they're not washable in the sense that you can't use water, but you can use rubbing alcohol and get it pretty cleaned off. Alright, so it's my turn to play with rubbing alcohol, and I was painting this, and I realized that I wanted it to blend better, and because this is like a non-porous sort of material, vinyl, it doesn't actually work like paper when it blends. And so I used the rubbing alcohol. I had one side that was full of rubbing alcohol, and then I had another side of the Q-tip that was dry. So I'm taking the wet side and then I'm cleaning it up with the dry side, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm kind of getting this watercolor effect with it, but you can only get this technique when you're working on like vinyl or non-porous surfaces. So foil could also work with this, and this is just a great way to kind of, I don't know, blend it, even though you can't really blend it because of the vinyl, but it does work. And yes, I work messy most of the time, so the rubbing alcohol did not faze me that it was on my glass board. In fact, I used it to dip more, to get more on my Q-tip, but there you go. That's how I got that nice blending effect. Harrison's 2 stickers that he's done. So anyways, go check out Pointer. Go check out For Art's Sake stickers. And these are color your own stickers. You can buy them already colored, but what's the fun in that? And enjoy your summertime with your children and grandchildren. Happy crafting!